Challenging time for Samsung as it reported third quarter profit dropped almost in half. Joining us now to delve into the earnings and discuss what's next for the company is Jeremy Rosenberg, head of digital at Allison & Partners. Jeremy, thanks for joining us. What really went wrong with Samsung this quarter, and what do you think it can do to make sure it doesn't happen again and really be a strong player in this competitive environment?
Well, I think they're really having a challenge in the innovation on the mobile side. They've been coming out with products continually. And now that there's a big challenge coming from Apple and from the large format iPhone and in the phablet market, which really they hadn't had before, that's going to continue to create pressure for them. And they're going to need to continue to innovate and really communicate those innovations out to the consumers in a way that's going to get them to really want to commit to buying a new phone.
And so Samsung says it's going to build lower end phones, but with higher end components. And if they're supposed to be communicating this to the consumer, you're saying it actually won't mean much to the consumer, but it will help Samsung. Explain what you're talking about there.
Well, I think they're going to really need to be able to communicate to the consumer what a higher end component in a lower end smartphone means for them. You can't just talk megahertz and megapixels and gigahertz and all of these spec items in order to be able to communicate what that phone's actually going to mean for them when they're holding it in their hand, when they're trying to make phone calls, take pictures, surf the web, and do the other things that they want to be able to do with it.
Right, exactly. And so Samsung has plenty of work ahead to really regain this momentum for investors too. We've been talking about the consumers. What do you think is in store for the company in 2015?
Well, based on this, they've seen a slide on their mobile phones and on their cell phones, and so that's going to have to be where they really pick it up. It's going to come from the top. It's also going to come from building out this much broader mass market and getting to these lower end devices and the lower end consumers that are going to be interested in taking a new product, something that's going to be innovative and that's something that's going to be useful to them going forward.
So we're watching Samsung very closely. We know it's certainly not going away. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Jeremy. I'm Courtney Reagan. Have a great day.